Wernher Von Braun, born on 23rd March 1912 in Wierzech, Poland. Died on 16th June 1977 in Virginia in USA. Wernher Von Braun said the best computer is a man, and it's the only one that can be mass produced by unskilled labor. The best computer. The exact point what long back Ramana Maharshi said, ask who am I, and people forgot. They kept on going around and asking and asking and asking and searching and searching and searching. One day I found a grandmother searching for something. And I also joined, and I was searching and searching, and nothing coming out. Then I asked grandmother, what is she searching? She said, I lost my needle, so I'm searching for the needle. Then I got the point. The needle is so small, so thin. Then I have to make sure that it must have gone inside the sand. So I also put out the sand. Working, it's not to be seen anywhere. Then suddenly from myself, I started asking myself, asking somebody else. I asked myself, why don't I ask Granny? I asked Granny, Granny, can I ask you, where did you lose your needle? And to my surprise, she told me, I lost my needle in my room. I was shocked. If you lost your needle in your room, Granny, why are you searching outside? And she told me, because there is no light in the room. Wernher Von Braun said, the best computer is a man. Ramana Maharshi said, ask who am I? The day people forgot to ask, who am I? The day people forgot to ask themselves, they kept on asking all the bookish teachers in the world. They ran to all the masters. No teachers can help you, because when God has given such a beautiful vara, through a beautiful tapas, such a fantastic working condition, top quality, updated body, with all the machineries which you do not have to pay a single pie, and you go around searching. That was the first step of your destruction. And even if you cannot ask, you do not want to ask also, there are a huge amount of systems generated to force you to ask. If you do not ask, they'll drag you into a psychiatric ward, hospital, thinking you are mad. You have to ask, you have to learn, you have to study. Confuse can create chaos in you. The best computer is a man, and it's the only one that can be mass produced by unskilled labor. Why the use of unskilled labor? The skill came from the forced knowledge. The skill came from this forced knowledge. Why there's unskilled? Your body itself is skilled beautifully. You do not have to ask anybody. You do not have to go to any library, any book. You yourself is a beautiful book, one of the best libraries. Yes. The only one thing to look inwards. Werner Maximilian Freiherr von Braun was a German-born American aerospace engineer and space architect. He was the leading figure in the development of rocket technology in Nazi Germany and a pioneer of rocket and space technology in the United States. While in his 20s and early 30s, von Braun worked in Nazi Germany's rocket development program. He helped design and develop the V-2 rocket at Peenemünde during World War II. Following the war, he was secretly moved to the United States along with about 1,600 other German scientists, engineers and technicians as part of Operation Paperclip. He worked for the United States Army on an intermediate range ballistic missile program, and he developed the rockets They launched the United States' first space satellite Explorer 1. Wernher Von Braun said, the best computer. You forgot that forget the computer. The best, who is the best? This Japanese Zen monk, he ran away from the monastery because he was fed up with the training schedule. What our Indians keep telling is, himse kotidu, and himse could. Moment the girl marries and go to the husband's house, she says himse. And anyway, when the moment the child finishes the education, go to a factory, a company, it says himse. Everything himse means torture. They are torturing me. They are the best. And same, this monk also believed he was being tortured by the monastery. He leaves the monastery. He runs out of the monastery, and he was walking, and then he reached a market. Yes. And as he was passing through in front of a butcher's shop, he heard a voice coming out from the butcher's shop. And it is not that parrot which is singing from the golden cage telling freedom, freedom, freedom. Almost that kind of another wording coming out from the butcher shop. It's not freedom, but the sound was, everything in my shop is the best. And for a second, this monk who left the monastery ran away. He was shocked. He turned around to look from where the sound is coming. Is it coming from a beautiful Vatican? From the Krishna's Dwaraka? He turned around to look. He found it was a butcher's shop. He went very close to the butcher's shop, and he found a lady asking this owner of the shop, give me the best piece of meat. And the owner said, everything in my shop is the best. And for the second, this monk got satori, multiple orgasmic experience, multiple satori, and he became enlightened on the spot. For a second he understood, oh my God, my ashram, my monastery is so beautiful, so clean. Only God resides, only Masters resides. It's full of energetic. And still I couldn't find that. I find only complaints, himse. I found only mistakes, because I must have been a fly, not a honeybee. The honeybee will, the dirtiest place, the honeybee will go find out only the best flower and sit on the flower. But a fly, even if you give the best flowers, he will go search for the dirt underneath and eat it up. You have to decide. He suddenly found out, all these years I was working like a fly or honeybee. Now I realized, I was working as a fly. Every child, when he comes to the school, when it comes to the Gurukula, comes to my school also, they all work like a fly, always trying to find out fault, like what our Shastra says, our spirituality says. Whenever you enter the Guru's place, please leave your slippers outside, and then come in. Slippers and your mind outside. Leave your house thinking whatever is back. Leave it there. Come with the cup empty. You cannot come with yesterday's dirty coffee without cleaning the cup. And when the master pours fresh coffee, you drink and you say the coffee is wrong. No, master's coffee is not wrong. Your cup, you have not cleaned. The cup come empty. Wernher Von Braun, the best computer is a man. Are you a man? You just am I a human being with all the best qualities? I forgot to dig deeper inside, and I sit on the top and keep begging. The beggar forgot to dig when he died. People try to bury him there because they have been seeing him for years together begging. When they dig to bury him, they found gold. You have to dig deeper. That was what Ramana Maharshi said. Ask who am I? That was what Jesus Christ said. Knock. They said knock means they said go knock somebody else. You are talking to you. You knock. knocked to find down. Didn't the tabla player knocked his own tabla, or he went and knocked somebody's bum thinking that it's a tabla? He demonstrated in India, they demonstrated in the stage the material, their material, they're hitting whether it is hard is correct or not. The best computer is a man, and it's only one, nobody else. You wanted to stop the whole world, and you and your lover should be only there. Radha and Krishna alone should be there to express. You wanted to have, and that is available. And it's the only one that can be mass produced. Your love can be mass produced by unskilled labor. You don't need any skill, any degrees from any college, any university. You do not have to beg the government for you to get a license. It is just available in the body. But only thing is, you have to go back into your land, and you have to experience the sunlight, experience the rain, experience the trees, talk to the animal, and then the pets and the vegetables. Then you can understand, oh my God, what an orgasmic experience, what a fantastic satori. That was enlightenment. That enlightenment will stop you from all the diseases. There is happiness only, and no unhappiness. Pannu will not come in your life. It's only happiness. Only Balak. You keep on seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It is not like you yourself is the light. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is no end because there is no beginning. You have to understand that there is no end, there is no beginning. Please try to understand. You yourself is a light unto be a light unto yourself. And once you understand, you can melt with your family. And when the family itself is a light, and family itself is you yourself is 1,000-man warrior, computer, produced, mass production with your wife and your children and your family and the joint family and the family tree. Where there is daridriya, where there is poverty, where there is unhappiness, where there is pain, every pain is a pleasure. Wernher Von Braun said, the best computer is a man, and it's the only one that can be mass produced by unskilled labor. This is my 370th smart talk.